Welcome back to the Market Wolf. I am the Market Wolf, where I give you the best bear case, the best bull case, and I give you my opinion. It is May 30th, Thursday, 5:39 p.m. The stock market is closed. We have not closed in crypto yet officially, but we are fast approaching close on crypto. The case I'm about to give you is extraordinarily important. That's why we are also referring to the S&P 500 on this cast, just like last time. Both Bitcoin and the S&P 500 are experiencing rejections on the weekly time frame right now on the moving average. We've had a bearish cross to the downside on both the S&P 500 and Bitcoin. Bitcoin has experienced multiple weekly rejections. The S&P 500 has experienced one so far. Now, pay close attention to what I'm about to say. We have had times in the past on the S&P 500 where we have been rejected by that moving average, but it's been very, very tight and obvious consolidation, right? We've had the similar setup on Bitcoin on the weekly time frame in the past. So what does that mean? It means that even though we are bearish right now, there is still the potential to become bullish off a very, very tight consolidation to the downside, even on those moving averages, and then break out. However, we have to keep in mind that there are many times when it does lead to a total breakdown. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that for you, so I want you to make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube, and I want you to make sure that you're following me over on X at Real Market Wolf on X, because I'm going to post updates on this there. If you hold Cell, if you hold Trias, if you hold Quant, HBAR, whatever cryptocurrency you hold, you need to be paying attention, because I'm going to let you know as soon as I think this is no longer just tight consolidation, but we are having a breakdown. And I promise you, if it does break, this will be a large breakdown to test some of the possibly the 100-day moving average, maybe even the 200-day moving average on the S&P 500, on Bitcoin. All right, I'm not calling for a bear market yet or anything like that, but I am saying we could at least have a major breakdown. There are other things we would have to watch for further breakdown. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling on this. Okay, I want to go over some of the other charts with you right now. Cell, Quant, Trias, because I want to explain what's going to happen here. Okay, so understand Quant, all right? And I'm going to say the same similar things to Trias and to Cell, okay? Quant crew, we come down exactly where I said we would. We're very close to it. We're coming down to our secondary support line here with this dashed red line. And look, we could bounce there, maybe not. It depends. If Quant continues to fall during this Bitcoin consolidation, then it could have further breakdown, possibly to $84, possibly down to the very first uptrend at around maybe $73, possibly $75, somewhere in that range. Okay? As Bitcoin continues to chop and not choose a direction up or down, Quant can keep coming down. Keep that in mind. And then if Bitcoin did have a breakout, Quant would certainly break out and up as well. But then the question is, how far does Quant run up after that? Let's take a look at Cell, because we are going to be considering a similar situation there. Cell, we broke below. Holy shit. All right, Cell, we are above 68.89. It is very, very good that we are there. We want our daily close to be above that. We came down to about a range I said we might come to last time I spoke to you. Actually, yes, we came down almost exactly to that range. So if you caught my last video and my updates on Cell, we nailed that. If this could close a little bit bullish as a hammer candle, that would be good news for us, because perhaps we can make another run at this red 20-day moving average up here and maybe try and get on top of that. Maybe try and reclaim the old uptrend there that we were on. So very important that we close above that level today. And of course, as you know, 58.32 is the last resort. We're looking at total breakdown at that point. And maybe even in the similar case to Quant here, where Bitcoin continues to chop and we just keep getting pushed down. And, you know, if we were to have a solid break below 69.16 and then begin to chop between 58.32 and 69.16, I'd really have concerns. I'd really have concerns at that point. Okay? So, yeah, that would be a concerning area. And then a close below 58.32 on the daily would be pretty much it, more than likely. Trias, same situation, okay? As long as Bitcoin keeps doing what it's doing, we can continue to go down, right? And so right now on the daily, we haven't had close yet, but it is possible we could go either direction right now. It's very tight. So I wouldn't want to tell you for certain that it's going to break down or that it's certainly going to break up. I mean, it is looking more like a breakdown. We could say that. It is looking more like a breakdown right now, but I would not say that definitively. And so when I say that, I mean like a breakdown to, about $7.77, or to test down here on this uptrend again at about $7.46. So just what we're looking at there. I'm not thinking at this point that we will see past that, but I may do an addendum after this video is released and just give you a quick update to let you know what I think in the short term as we navigate this chop. But again, overall, if Bitcoin continues to chop and we continue to stay bearish, then we can get forced down again into this green zone and really get pushed down in there, possibly past $7.02. Okay, so that's something you're watching there on Trias, so pay attention to that. One last thing I want to say, no matter what your investment is in cryptocurrency, understand this: the bull case does come back. And understand that if Bitcoin does break out of this momentum funk on the weekly, it is going to have a further breakout to the upside, as well as the S&P 500. I will let you know on my X feed immediately when I see something changing. And so all of you, make sure you're subscribed there. Make sure your friends are subscribed there. Make sure you're sharing this with your fellow investors in the Cell community, Trias, Quant, because I am staying on top of this, best information out there, so that you can make the best decisions for you, whether that is to average down, sell, roll into something else. I am not a financial advisor. I don't tell you when and how to do those things. I simply give you the numbers on the charts, the best bear case, bull case, and my opinion. Get the message out there. Help the Market Wolf family grow. If I can get to 500 followers on X, I am going to be getting the subscription to X. I am going to be getting the blue check mark. That will enable me to cut videos over there directly and actually begin to speak to you live as well. That's something I look forward to, so we can have further discussions. We will see you next time on The Market Wolf.